Hey guys, welcome to Buzztown Confess. Subscribe to our channel for digital marketing tutorial videos. Do not forget to visit our website www.btownconfess.com. Okay guys, so today we'll discussing LinkedIn message ads. So this is very one of the interesting advertisement, and you can say a mode of advertisement which is very unique and is only executed and possible by LinkedIn. So I'm expecting that you would be knowing the basics of LinkedIn, ads, how to set up the ads on LinkedIn, what is the ad dashboard, where to land. So considering all those, points, that you are very well, friendly with the LinkedIn ad setup. So I'll be taking you directly to how to structure the message ad. And message ad is something very interesting. Why? Because that is directly shooted in the user's inbox. Now imagine that you want to shoot a campaign where you want to reach to the decisive person of particular organizations, and you want the direct visibility of your ad, or in fact your content. And the plus is that it directly lands into the inbox, which they receive the notification as well. When they click on it, it will show them that there is one of the message, but although it will show that that's the sponsored message, but in that have the attention. And if your content is that enough to grab the attention and make the user to click on that your ad to check more what's going on and what it is all about, then bingo, you are there. So that's more effective than any medium of marketing, I feel. So let's start and check how it is structured, how to set up a proper setup, message campaign, and what are the settings to be done, right? So log into your campaign manager, and I'm on accounts level. As of now, I'll choose my account and reach on the campaign level. And uh, campaign group, I'll select my group, right? And once you are into the campaign group, now you will be seeing your list of existing campaigns, and there is an option to create a campaign. So I'll click on create a campaign, and under this it will ask you to name your campaign. I'll say message ads, right? And it will ask you here to select your campaign group. If you want to keep the same, or if you want to change the different, you can do, or even you can create a new. So I'll be going ahead with the same. Next. And here it is the objective. This is again a very important aspect of any ad. When you structure, they ask the objective of your ad, and you need to be very precise and clear what you want from your ad, right? So I have discussed all these objective in one of my another video, which you can definitely check from that, the tag section here. So as of now, let's move ahead. I am going to structure the campaign for website visits. Just I'm taking the example. So the objective matters a lot, because some campaign structuring process would be different when you change the objective, right? So some features would be available in one objective, some would be not available in the other objective. So that's why it matters. And of course the delivery is also as per the objective you select. The algorithm is set at the backend accordingly. Right now, considering that I have chosen a website visits, I'm moving ahead. And now here's the option to choose your audience. If you have saved any audience, you can definitely choose one. So I'm just keeping one of my audience which I already have. Or if you want, I can definitely take you through, right? Create audience, right? And yeah, so location India. If you want any other location, you can definitely search from here, right? Country base, or even if you go, you can select the the city specific locations for a particular country, right? You can exclude any other locations. The language, of course, is very important to target, which which kind of people you want to target, which language they are more comfortable into, and which language content they consume over LinkedIn, right? Another medium as well, right? So now once you have provided the geographic location, geographic targeting, you need to now come on the attributes and the other factors of audience targeting. Now see, this is the company targeting, under which there is company connection, company follower of you. If you go more deeper into it, more detail into it, you'll get each and everything from here. Like you want to target only people who are working in Google or any other of the company which is which is having page on LinkedIn, you can definitely target them, right? And suppose I have chosen Google employees, and and then I want the demography, then I want the member age, it should be at least 35 to 54. So more factors you can add on here, the gender if you want to specify, the education of those audience, experience. Now experience comes with many other subcategories like function and everything. So all these things why I'm not considering into by this session, because I've already discussed in detail in my other session, right? You can again overlap the audience or narrow the audience size by adding the combination of the audiences, like those who are working Google and having this age and having this audience experience and having this designation. So you will see a very niche audience size here, and it depends whether you want the expansion or not, of course. So now that you need to only structure the messenger, so this is one of the principal step which you need to follow while structuring the campaign on LinkedIn. You have to choose the ad format, and this is not single image, this is not, this is message ad, right? So here's the section, guys. You need to click this if you want to set up the message ad, right? You have to select message ad, right? And then placements, if you want audience network, which is not available for messenger, of course, because inbox is only targeted for LinkedIn platform, not any other partner platform. You need to set the daily budget or the lifetime budget, whatever you feel like, the campaign start and end date. And this bid type is by default CPS, which is cost per send. And it would suggest you the bid, recommended bid as per the audience setting, but you can definitely keep the bid of your own. Then you can add your conversion tracking here from whatever you feel like, that if you want to track the audience coming from that message to your website and what action they take, you can definitely create a conversion either through Google Tag Manager or directly add the code on the website, and you can track all the performance, right? Once you have set up and entered all the information, click on next, confirm once again, because this cannot be edited in the later stage, right? You'll be on the ad screen where you have to create name your ad, it's like message ad, right? So now this is very unique part of the message ad, that it will ask you the sender, because you must be knowing that if you receive any message in your inbox, either it's sponsored or it's organic or whatsoever it is, there would be a sender. Nobody you won't receive any message without a sender. It's very logical. So that's similarly, it asks you that we need a sender to send your message, on whose behalf this message would be displayed, right? So by default it will pick you the profile through which your ad manager is structured, or if you want to add any other sender, you can do that. Just click on it, and that sender should be must be in fact in your friend list, and you can choose any name, right? If you want to add, you can see. So these are the suggested friend. If you click on it and send request, a request would go to them, notification that this advertiser want to add you as an sender for his campaign, and if you accept, he will be definitely one of your sender for the campaign, right? So this is very important aspect. And now here comes the body of it, right? The message, what message is to be displayed there. This is very important, because content is king, and that's okay, that's we understand. But then here the content needs to be very precise, short, crisp, and direct to the matter. It need not to be kind of a storytelling or something like that. I would suggest you, it should be something like generate a curiosity in the reader's mind, in that or target audience mind, whosoever receive it. So I'll enter a bit of it, considering that I'm considering here that I'm going to prepare a SMS campaign, sorry, message campaign for digital marketing training course, right? You can ignore the audience setting, because I have considered an audience for working professionals, just to show you. So this is I'll just, this is subject I'm keeping digital marketing practical learning weekend class. This is the subject of the email. Now the body is very interesting. Here are some of the pre-saved custom fields, right? That now you must have came across, that if you receive any sponsored email as well, by default it always comes hi, hello, and then the your name there. So you might be thinking, this cannot be done individually, so how does it work? So it works from here. you know you can enter any message with the name automatically generated by LinkedIn, right? So you just need to choose that section. Like you want the to fetch first name of the that particular user and the last name or any other field as well. If you want, it would be, all these things would be automatically fetched from that particular user profile and would be reflected in that message ad itself, like dear, and first name last name would be automatically visible there, right? And then you can add other points whatever you feel like. So I'll be like, get a dream job or something. I would be very precise. You can, write this more. You can make it more broad or whatever you feel like, but then I would recommend you to be to the point and crisp, short and precise, right? So once you have entered all these things, there's another option to add a custom footer for terms and condition. Oh, I missed one thing, that you have again, lot of opportunities to customize your text, right? Customize in the sense, if you want to highlight like subscribe the channel from here directly, make it bold, right? It would be visible. Or if you want to go italic. Or if you want to add link, like subscribe the channel from here. From here means you want to give a link, add a link from here. So I would say that I would give my website URL. I'm sorry, I would give my YouTube channel URL to subscribe them directly. So I'll just simply pick up the channel URL there and will add text to display. You can say YouTube channel. Now this can be anything, guys, right? See, so this is hyperlink, and it would be same in the user inbox, and if he clicks here, he or she will be directly landed onto this page from where directly he can, subscribe or whatever he feel likes. Okay, and the same thing happens if you want to add more footer and terms and conditions, privacy policy whatsoever. I'm skipping this. So call to action, you can, you can write the custom words here. It's not any pre-saved like in Facebook, and it's not limited. So as per my campaign is subscribe now, then it's asking for the landing page URL. The page URL must be the only that company page through which you are trying to advertise. So in this case it's my bus town page. Okay, so I'll copy and paste the URL here. Then there's one optional field which says banner creative, right? So you need to upload a banner of the recommended size, but then just to bring you information that this banner would be only visible when the user is opening the in sponsored email, the inbox messages on the desktop, not on the mobile devices. It's only visible only in the, the desktop device, right? So let me check if there is. So this is one of the, sponsored message example. So if I click on it, so this is how it is visible. See, the automatic name is fetched, right? And download now button is here, and this is the subject name, and download now button again here, so it depends, right? So if you want, you can upload the banner from here, from your system, right? Okay, I'm going to my folder. So I'm just taking one by default image, right? Once it's done, you can upload it, you can click on create, and your ad is now ready, right? And you can see that, you know by sending send test message, so it will send in your profile itself. If you go back and you see you have received a new message, you can see the sender pseudosing is sponsored, and the, if you click on it, here it is how your, message would be what we have structured, right? It will give you all details, the text which you have entered, subscribe the channel, the link here you can see it would keep it will redirect you to that YouTube channel which you have entered, and then subscribe now button in the last as well. So this is how it works, guys. It's very simple, basic, but yet very effective, because LinkedIn targeting is very precise, right? You can save and exit, and if you have everything ready to go, your campaign would go live from there, right? So I guys, I guess I have cleared step clear the step by step process involved in structuring the LinkedIn message ad. In case you have any issues, do not forget to drop the comment in the video and let us know your feedback, your questions, your queries. Will definitely reach you out to solve your problem, and we'll try to support you as much as we can. Thanks guys, stay with us, keep watching. Bye bye.